Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Little Friends. It's episode number 52 and we are building, or actually we are continuing the build from Limoges. Limoges is a very small city, it's a smaller city in France, a beautiful one, and we built three episodes ago actually, the train station, and 2 episodes ago this beautiful bus depot. But we need to continue it. This is a bus station, together with the train tracks, a parking area here, the park, this is what we did of course, the bus station here with the depot, and some other industrial little thingies. And today we are going to continue. We will do these roads from here properly, this one as well, with these parking lots in the middle of the roads, some buildings. So it will be quite a lot of IMT work, intersection marking tool, together with node controller, and of course procedural objects, because hey, nothing can be done without it. So this is what we are going, of course. Hey, and the bus depot, not bus depot, it's a bus station. Skibitth. It's a bus station here in the middle. I love these checkered markings on the road that delimitates the normal lanes with the bus lanes, which is really cool. Anyways, let's start doing some work before it's not too late. So first things first, of course, we are changing some of these roads because we need to match those from real life. So I went with the 3-lane road there, and then with a single lane road. Actually, it's totally the opposite way we are used to it here in continental Europe. This is more like a UK road, that's how it looks like. But well, it's just for buses, so it's not that big of a deal. Then here it's an extra road that also is destined only for buses, where we have these the bus stations. So it's not like it's a very long road, but a small one where the buses can actually stop and cannot be, let's say, they don't interfere with the other traffic. When you do these kind of things, it's all about trial and error, trying different kind of combinations of roads and whatnot. And once you manage to reach or to find the perfect road, well, the node controller mod is going to do kind of the rest of it, the rest of the things you need to. For instance, this node controller mod has quite a lot of options, and you can play with its settings and change the curve of a road, change the lanes a bit, the structures of the lane. See, I just made that concrete area to look round there in the middle. Then you can flatten the segments and the nodes. This way they won't look very wonky, and it will be like straight road, perfectly straight aligned road, which is really cool. But again, I'm still, even though I started to use this mod for maybe 1 month or even less, I don't remember exactly, I still find lots of new things, or I let's say I'm trying to figure out many things on how they properly work. So if you guys are starting using this mod, don't feel bad in case you don't understand it that quick, because trust me, you will eventually. You can even search for some tutorials on YouTube, because you are going to find some. So this entire build from today, it's going to be based on roads. I could have done a bit more. Even the park, there is a big park right here in between these roads, but I didn't want to do that. And the reason why I avoided building that park is that I need your collaboration on this. We need to talk about it, and I'm going to show you on Google Earth very soon what I mean by that. And you guys let me know if you want to continue this big build. Here I'm playing with the node controller mod, trying to make all these lanes to be very aligned is it, I don't know if the comparison is right, very aligned, but hey, they have to be aligned. And you can do that very easily. It's all about trial and error, as I mentioned. And after, and as soon and only after you are finished and you are sure everything looks fine, that's the moment when you start doing and using the intersection marking tool, do the lines work, and then do all the other works that you want to do for that particular intersection. And I'm telling you this as a tip because, hey, trust me, I've done these kind of mistakes. I started doing these intersections and everything, and then something was not properly done and I had to change the rules. I was not satisfied, and then all my work was lost, and it's quite painful, to be honest. Now that we have some particular lanes that are being used only by buses, or at least that's what we have to do here, I'm using a third mod called Traffic Manager President Edition, which allows me to tell cars what to do. Hey, you are allowed to drive here, you are not allowed to drive here. So for those particular lanes, I'm let's say forbidden all cars to drive except for buses. So only buses are allowed to drive on those particular lanes. If you guys are also interested to see more about these mods, well, I made a very small tutorial about Traffic Manager. I also did another tutorial for intersection marking tool, which is step by step, both of them. I haven't done a tutorial about node controller, so I can't help you there. But hey, all these kind of things are really helpful if you ask me. And very soon, this month, maybe I think this weekend, I'm going to do the first, let's say, call it workshop on my Patreon account. And if you are going to ask me what this is about, hey, it's a workshop. And we are going to talk about one particular mode, one at a time. I'm going to give, or to, let's say, give 30 minutes per workshop. And I will be joined only by 5 persons that will, let's say, want to join me, the first 5 persons, and we can have a chat, a real chat, like talking, not writing. So you guys can actually talk to me, and I'm going to present you that mod, which will be procedural object, and I will try to tell you as much as I can about it, and you guys can actually ask me. Maybe it will be half an hour or 1 hour. I will have to decide that. But you guys can just actually not only watch a tutorial, don't need to watch a tutorial, you can actually chat with me, and in real time I'm gonna show you how things work, what you can do with all those settings from that particular mod, procedural objects. And if there will be more people to that want to join those workshops, well, you can also see them as recordings, but also you guys can join another session when you'll find a place for it. But I hope this is going to be interesting to some of you who are already my patrons, or of course if you want to join very soon. Now, about these little checkered markings, I could have done them with some props, but then again I was thinking, hey, I think it's better if I'm going to use ploppable asphalt, because you can color it and you can add extra decals on top of them, like tire markings or dirt markings or whatever. So yes, this is one of the ways I think is better to do those checker marks, just using these ploppable asphalt. And of course we have to shrink them to make them very small and plop them as a checker table. I miss playing some checkered. A chess, not checkered, chess. I miss playing chess. Okay. Then it's not that hard, because as you see there, we have a dotted line there, it's not hard at all to fix that, because you can also modify these little squares like that. You can play with the vertices and make them look exactly as it's supposed to look. So that's quite easy there. But guys, let's talk about this. This is the park from here, the big park, which is not... Why am I calling it big park? It's a small park. Please do let me know, shall we continue with Limoges build? And by that I mean doing this park, few more buildings here and there, even though I know I'm using the same type of buildings, at least in this part of the city on my map. I'm using the same buildings like from Paris, but here I'm going to use some different type of buildings. I will try to use more modern ones combined with some other style to make them look a bit more like these ones. So if you guys want to continue with builds from Limoges, the park and this residential area, and maybe not only, let's do our game, of course. I want to see the hashtag in the comment section saying hashtag more Limoges. Yes, I think that's the one we are looking for. Okay, now talking about this intersection here, this is going to be a bit harder to do, and the reason the terrain is not flat. So there are a few nodes around this intersection beside the intersection itself, of course. There are some nodes that are all at different levels. So when I'm doing now the checkered markings here, I will have to copy paste them like that, but then I have to take every single checkered, every single square, and then move it manually, lower it down, and so on. It's going to be a huge amount of work, and trust me, it took me like almost more than 1 hour or something. But hey, it's totally worth it because I really wanted to make it look like that. Plus, you'll see more checker markings than this. Of course, you guys will see more and better things at the end of this video, where when the cinematics will start. And yeah, today you will also be able to find a new save game for Little France here, the save game at episode 52, in case you want to play on the map with everything it's on the map at this very moment. And yeah, to do so you guys have to check my Patreon account, because I'm sharing my save games only there. Whew, that being said, I'm not going to show you how I'm doing all those markings on the ground, because we still have few other things to finish here, and that's the bus station here. Plus I have to add few more little extra asphalt, red asphalt there, and on the other side, on the other big intersection from here and the boulevard, we need to add those parking lots that were in the middle of the road itself. So yeah, we still have few other things to do. I'm not going to show you repetitive things. You can see them you can see me doing them a few times, and then that's it. You don't need to see the entire process or the entire build there. Otherwise we will have quite some long videos. This is the parking area, the little parking area. Even though I'm sad because most of the cars will not drive properly to enter that parking area, they will just cut the roads, like coming from buildings from hell, like it's like the road from hell, and just to arrive there in this parking area. But hey, it is what it is, and I can't do anything about it. I'm going to add more details on the road, like it's there in real life. In real life, these are some, I don't know how to call them in English, but this is just bitumen or asphalt, little, I don't know how to call them in English, I swear. But that's just a liquid asphalt poured there and of course solidified later on. That's it, nothing else. It's good for cracks. If the road cracks, then you need to add those in order to, let's say, help or to not allow the road to create more cracks and so on. Here finishing the little in between green area there, nothing else. Finishing the other bus stop here. Oh yes, I'm thinking to make a video, but not now. I will have to wait a tiny bit more. I want to make a little video where I'm just doing some extra bus lines, because we don't have that many bus lines here in Little France. We have actually quite few, and I want to have more bus lines and to provide a better public transportation in my city. So I'm thinking even to do that like in one episode and do it like at a slower speed and not that fast. So another time-lapse video. Here I'm finishing the entrance and exit from this parking area with a little extra concrete in between, or concrete medium, let's call it. A few extra road signs. I know I can add like a bunch of road signs. At a point I'm even thinking if I should add that many, like in real life, that many road signs. I know if I want to be that realistic I have to do so, but in some other cases, you know what, I think it's too much is too much in my opinion, and I don't want to end this series just that fast because I'm adding that crazy amount of details. Okay, so how am I doing these parking lots in between in the middle of the road? Well, I chose to go for a 4-lane road, and the middle lanes are not going to work properly, right? I'm going to use the Traffic Manager President Edition to forbid cars driving into those lanes. So they will use only the outside lanes, which is cool. And yes, of course, they can park easily. In real life, the parking lots are actually not like this, not at a sharp angle. They are because you can actually park from both directions. But hey, I couldn't do that. I don't have those kind of parking lots, so I have to improvise with these ones. Well, I guess that's it, guys. We are getting close to the cinematic at the end of this video. Thank you very much for watching, and hope you really did enjoy this. If you did, you can leave a like and subscribe to my channel. That would be really cool. But nevertheless, don't forget the hashtag. Leave a comment if you have something to say about it, and hope you found some inspiration and some ideas, or maybe if maybe you found some, let's say, answers to some of your own questions on how to do stuff in this video, and not only, maybe in the other videos of Little France or series that I have on my channel. But guys, very soon, very soon, the new series called Skylines Invicta in collaboration with the City Walk, City Wall and Templing Institute is going to be released on our channels somewhere after 20th of this month. Guys, time to say goodbyes, but before that, please do stay safe and take care of yourselves. Until next time, I salute you.